So Renee's the husband and the manager. Are you still in charge of him?
I'm the boss.
Of course you are. I am
Well,
woman.
I'm not sure of that. I think our son is.
No, you were talking, we're going to get back to the music, but your son, I was wondering about that because you were saying you come from this huge family. I actually came from a family of four, kids, my mom and dad, and then, four kids. I have three siblings, and you have one kid. Do you plan to have any more? I mean, of course, you know how joyful it is to have a big family and to be able to share those memories. I actually sent my brother and sisters an e-card last week, as a matter of fact, and it was a cute little e-card. It said something like, "One of us is in the wrong place," because I'm the only one away from home.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas, and they're all there. And I put, "One of us is in the wrong place. I miss you guys very much." And I said to them, but I appreciate the fact that I have you all to look back and share memories with.
Isn't that wonderful?
And it was
roots.
And they all appreciated it. And it's nice to be able to just gather with your family members and share memories. So I know you want that for your son too, right?
We did our first child for us. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we have the privilege to be parents again and maybe have one for him.
Yeah.
For making the family grow.
Try for a little girl this time.
Well, whatever. As long as we have healthy kids, that's the main thing. But of course, right now I'm trying to kind of go by priorities right now. It's to be with my son, and we're very fortunate. And now this album came out, and I've had such a great time, and there's no way for me to kind of like have the album out and go home and, make the family grow and kind of forget about that. You have to make up your mind. And right now, I want to live and do the tour and see the world with our son. And what we plan to do is that the album just came out, and we're going to be touring the world. We're starting the tour in
South Africa, right? Or
for the first time in next February. We're going to be starting in South Africa. We've never been. My mom is coming on tour with us.
Oh,
she's 80 years old.
How sweet
and
is
my
that?
son, who's 6.5, will be 7. For me, it's an amazing gift. I call that luxury.
Yeah.
Because I'm not only like touring because mom wants to be on stage. It's like, I want to have fun. I still want to be passionate about my music. I'm bringing my mom and my son, and we're going to be tourists as well. So we're going to do about 3 shows a week, see the world, and then after a world tour of 1 year, we might go home and work on make the family grow.
Oh, yeah.
By 2 feet or 4 or 6. We'll see.
Being selfish, I don't want you to take another break because I remember the last time you had a baby, you took a break. And we want you to stay out with some music for a little while longer.
All right. Well, I can't do everything at the same time. Tour, be pregnant.
Some people do it.
I understand. It's true. Some people do it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony were just on tour together, and she announced her pregnancy. She finally confirmed it on stage in Miami. And, I think Christina Aguilera was pregnant while on tour. She didn't confirm it, but,
Well, but now she's taking it easy.
Yeah,
right?
now she's taking it easy. But, sometimes it happens that way.
One thing at a time.
I know.
I sing, I dance, and I sit on my eggs, You know what I'm saying?
So back to the music. What's your favorite song from the CD Taking Chances? In stores now, guys.
I would say, obviously I've chosen all of them because they all represent something unique for me. I love them all. But the one song that has an amazing story for me is That's Just a Woman in Me. It's a song that's been in my life for 15 years. We always considered that song every record. And it never fit the album. I loved it so much. And I always had to say goodbye to the song because it didn't fit the album. And I always had to let it go, knowing that somebody else would record it. Well, surprisingly enough, every record I asked for it again, and it was not recorded. And it still didn't fit the album. This time I asked for it and I said, it's not going to come back. It's done for sure. It came back. And this time, I got scared because this song was about to become mine.
Yeah.
And it was so perfect that I didn't want to sing it.
Oh.
Too bad I just couldn't use that girl's voice and just say, pretend it's mine. But I had to sing it again. And it became my song. I waited for that song 15 years. And the song waited for me 15 years.
It was meant for you.
That's why it's special.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys pick it up, Taking Chances. Celine Dion is live in the studio with us. I'm Shelley Wayne, and it's such a pleasure to have you back on the music scene, Celine. I know you haven't been anywhere. You've been in Vegas the whole time.
Right. It's like I've been in the business, but not in a way, it was not in the industry.
Yeah.
So I've been away, in a way, for even busy, but I've been away from the industry for 5 years.
Yeah, so many times artists when they feel like their career is kind of like waning, they'll go to Vegas. You at the height of your career went to Vegas.
Yeah,
and you spent 5 years there.
Well, the title of the album is called "Taking Chances." That's all I did all my life in my career. Never risked, but taking chances a lot. My husband mortgaged his house to make me do my first album when I was 12 years old.
I know.
So he took a chance, big ones. And if we go back to Vegas, after touring like big arenas and stadiums and a world tour, we wanted to go to Vegas, and people said they must be crazy, already finishing a career and like thinking and knowing that it was going to be the end. For me, it was not to take a chance, really, because it was an opportunity to work with Franco Dragon. He has chosen the best people around the world to be on stage with me every night. The stage, the biggest screen in the world, the Coliseum built specifically for the show. The show was like a 3D, like performing the songs, the visual of the dancers, the biggest screen in the world. It was one of the biggest kicks as a performer to offer my fans every night an amazing show. We kept adding years to the show because it was. I don't want to sound pretentious saying that, it's a fact. It was so successful that we keep adding. Instead of 2, it was 3, and then it's 5. Okay, now the stage is warmed, and I'm gonna leave my spot to another person. But turn the page, and the show it was amazing, and we've had an amazing privilege to perform that, and it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to the show and to the people that we became a family with.
And it gave you an opportunity to spend more time with your son in his formative years.
Well, a stability of a comfort zone as an artist on stage, knowing what to do every night, which was nice for a change. And no stress, in a way. Big responsibility, but no stress. And to know that my son would take his first steps in crawling on his own house and knowing where his bed is and his playroom, stability as a family was a priority for us.
Oh, I got to know, Celine, did you get hooked on gambling while you were in Vegas?
No.
No slots? No.
Deep inside of me, I don't think I'm a gambler at all.
Okay.
I'm not.
But you said you take chances.
Yeah, but on music, on songs, coming up with, after 5 years, a world tour with a new album that's more edgy.
So you don't want to take chances with your money, though.
I do not want to take risks. No risk. Okay. And my husband is a gambler, and I'm certainly glad he is. He took lots of risk, money, and knowing how to manage all that. He took a lot of gambles, and like I said, I'm certainly glad he is. But me, I'm a shopper. I'm not, gambling on the table, losing my money for nothing, or even if I win, I just have money for. I don't do money just for money. When I give money, I want a purse or a new pair of shoes or like a jewel or something. I want something. I'm a shopper.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing to shop for right now? Like,
Shoes.
What's your favorite shoe designer?
Yeah.
Favorite shoe designer? Do you have one?
Well, they're probably all from Italy. So all Italian shoes, but Louboutin and,
Yeah, everybody loves him right now.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
What about, I love your ring. I was telling you that when you came in. You have to fill me in on like what the story is behind your ring, the one I was telling you about.
Well, is there a real story behind my ring? I just saw that and I said, I need that. I want it. I need it. I can't live without it, baby. I want it. No, okay, don't.
Celine,
there's no reason, baby. It's shining, beautiful, bright for me. I want it.
Yeah, it's shining. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
You deserve it, honey. You work hard. Through. You got it, baby. Oh, I can't wait.
You work hard. You deserved it. Yes.
She works hard for the money.
I love it.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny? Because, watching you just break out in song like this reminds me of a video I saw online of you. You were singing Who Let the Dogs Out?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Oh, wow. Mix it with a little CNC Music Factory.
Now.
Oh, wow.